Chairman Professor Anand Krishnan, Director Professor Indranil Mana, faculty, staff, guests, students, families of graduating students, and most importantly, the graduating students. Thank you very much for this opportunity of being part of this happy occasion. I am grateful to the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, for this kindness. Dear graduating students, I congratulate you on this seminal success. Commencement Day is an important day in the life of every educated person. It is the day when you step out of the open, collegial, and intellectually stimulating environment of this citadel of learning into the real world full of astounding possibilities, daunting challenges, and mind-boggling contradictions. In a lighter vein, this is the day when you start realizing what it is to pay your bills, which your parents have been doing for you all these years. As I look up, I see lots of happy, confident, enthusiastic, and energetic faces. I am glad it is so, since you will need all of that and much more to succeed in the world of today. The world that you will excel in as professionals is so different from the one that I stepped into when I was your age, almost 44 years ago. It has clearly bigger opportunities and tougher challenges than I had when I was your age. No opportunities and no challenges are more satisfying than creating opportunities for better health, happiness, and prosperity for every citizen of this country while making it sustainable. You are the recipients of high-quality education from this exalted institution. That privilege, my young friends, comes with a heavy responsibility to be a leader in transforming our society to be a better one. Such betterment means using your engineering knowledge and scientific knowledge to make life better for people around you through your excellent engineering and scientific skills. It also means operating as a responsible citizen of this society by enhancing equalities of opportunities, strengthening the voices of the disenfranchised citizens of this country, creating a good governance system that overcomes the gridlock of ideologies, and making our country a sustainable one. Is this transformation possible? My answer is an unequivocal yes, because I have tremendous confidence and faith in the power of youth, energy, and their determination. Even those of you who think it is not possible would do well to remember the famous adage that a plausible impossibility is better than a convincing possibility. However, any aspirational journey is not easy and requires tremendous commitment, discipline, hard work, innovation, and sacrifice. Having been students of IIT Kanpur, you have mastered all these attributes. Let me now talk about a few essential attributes of a model citizen of a civilized society in these modern times, and the responsibility that each model citizen has towards the future of his or her nation. First, you have to embrace high aspirations. Aspirations build civilizations. Aspirations energize us to overcome limitations posed by the context. They engender and sustain hope, the main fuel for progress. They help us achieve miracles. Mahatma Gandhi's aspiration to get freedom for India is a wonderful example of the power of aspiration. John F. Kennedy's decision to send a man on the moon within that decade was yet another stellar example of high aspiration leading to phenomenal achievement. Confidence is extremely important for aspirational progress. Confidence comes from openness to competing ideas. We engineers and scientists learned the power and value of negative feedback in making systems more stable pretty early in our courses. The ability to accept, evaluate, and adopt competing ideas is what will separate the successful ones amongst you from the not so successful ones. You have to shun any thoughts and ideas that tempt you towards bias, protectionism, chauvinism, and parochialism. Under the current paradigm, I have no doubt at all that every one of you realizes that no nations, including India, desiring economic progress can afford to isolate itself from ideas and progress. In these days of intense competition, the only constant, as you know, is change. Today, no nation has any monopoly on innovation. Good ideas come from far corners of the world in this era of globalization. The pace of change is so rapid that somebody else would have succeeded with a new idea even before you can evaluate it and say it is not possible. Therefore, the only time invariant and context invariant attributes for success today are openness to new ideas, meritocracy, a good value system, speed, imagination, and excellence in execution. This is true whether it is a university, whether it's a corporation, or whether it's a nation. Benchmarking these attributes on a global scale is what will make you a better professional and a better citizen. I define globalization as the paradigm that enables us to source capital from where it is cheapest, to source talent from where it is best available, to produce where it is most cost efficient, and to sell where the markets are without being constrained by national boundaries. Success in such an environment requires you to work in multicultural teams across nations by embracing universal values, respecting other cultures, and overcoming the limitations of time zones. Success in teams requires us to subordinate our egos and our private interests in favor of our teams. Therefore, learn to put the interest of a public institution, whether it is our country, your state, your city, your community, your institution, your company, or your team, ahead of your personal interest in every transaction. Courtesy, grace, and humility are genuine when you are on top. Remember that you cannot reach the top without help from your team members. Therefore, remember these attributes when you reach the top. Most often, we take the easy route of blaming the system for all the ills of our society. Remember that the best mindset is the one that seeks solutions to most of our problems within us. Also, the best way to escape from a problem is to solve it. Therefore, my young friends, always look to become the leader in solving problems around you rather than looking to others to solve them for you. Look at every lacuna as an opportunity for change and imagine yourself to be the leader to bring about that change. Remember that the only way to enhance prosperity in today's world is to create more jobs with better wages. This requires entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is about converting an idea into jobs and into wealth. A successful entrepreneur is able to express the business value of his or her idea in a simple sentence, not a complex sentence, not a compound sentence. He or she must assess whether the market is ready for the idea. A team with complementary skills and an enduring value system is needed to make the idea a success. If you have satisfied these 4 basic requirements, then venture capitalists will chase your idea with lots of money. I am often asked what success means to me. To me, success is the ability to bring smile on the face of people when I enter a room. People smile at you because you make them feel better about themselves in your presence, happier about themselves in your presence, and more confident about themselves in your presence. Therefore, remember that every one of you has the potential to be an extraordinary success. Harness that potential and make this a better world for everybody. Thank you very much.